This one's gonna be awesome. Today we're doing something I've been looking forward to for a long time. We're gonna do a comparison cook between the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill and the 26.75 Weber kettle with the Slow N Sear XL. I've got 2 big pork butts in there ready to go, and this is just gonna be a great day. So let me show you what I've got here. So this is the inside of the Weber 26.75, and this is the Slow N Sear XL. And if you're not familiar with this, I'll put a link in the description section. But this is a great little gadget. In fact, it's actually not a little gadget. It's a very large gadget. It's very heavy duty. It's 8 pounds of stainless steel. And I know if you're thinking, well, I've got the Weber charcoal baskets that came with it. Why do I need something like this? Well, this is what came with the kettle. So I think that's a pretty dramatic difference. I've got a drip pan that's gonna go right here underneath the meat. I've got a fire starter right here in the corner. I'll light this, and once that gets going, I'll put these 2 pieces of hickory there, and what that should do is slowly burn over time. And in the past, when I practiced with this and tested it out, it was really good about maintaining low temps. I think the water in this trough really helps. That's one thing I like about this, is the water lasts a really long time. It doesn't burn off real quickly. That's by design. It's the way the trough is shaped, excuse me. And so that's how this is gonna run. Once I start it, I'll open the lower vent to halfway open, and then the top vent, I'll start off at halfway, and then I'll control it. As it comes up to temp, I'll start to control it a little more with the top vent on the kettle. So this is the setup I'm using in the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. I've got my starter cube right here, and yes, on these cooks, I know a lot of people are gonna ask this, you know, I could use the starter that comes with the grill. I prefer to use a starter cube in a situation like this for a couple of reasons. One, it gives me just an extra level of control. When you use the starter, the grill has a tendency to burn from the left to the right, and the starter starts the grill over here. And so what ends up happening is the fire burns this way. That's why Weber tells you to light the coals, spread them out, and then put more coals on top of them. I'm just gonna save a step, and I'm gonna start with my starter cube, and this gives me an easy way to start the fire on the left-hand side already, so I don't have to mess with that. It's just one less step. So let me get these fires going, and we'll get these grills up to temp. gonna be monitoring both these cookers with remote thermometers. I like the Maverick 732. In fact, I just did a video on this. It was the last video I uploaded. I'll put a link to that in the comment section. The problem is I only have one, so I went out and bought another. I highly recommend these. I'll put a link to this in the comment section. This is one of the few things I think that every barbecue owner should have. I also want you to know that I don't work for any of these companies. Each time I do a video, someone comes up and is like, you should disclose your affiliations. I don't have affiliations. Like, my word is my bond. I don't do things for money. Nobody has given me any money to say what I'm saying about these products. Do I enjoy these products? Sure. But are they paying me? No. Okay? So I just want to make that clear from the get-go that I cannot be bought. Got it? Good. Okay. So the problem is I only had one of these. So I went ahead and bought another one, and I know how much the internet, especially YouTube, loves unboxing videos. So I filmed the unboxing of this, and I want to show it to you now. This is my in-depth unboxing video of the Maverick 732. Please enjoy. Ooh, it's not in the box anymore. Okay, we're about 3.5 hours into this cook. The meat, the internal temperature of the meat on both of them is right around 130, 135. They're pretty much in the same ballpark. So here is what we look like 3 hours in the Kamado. And then over here is the Slow N Sear. Okay, so this is interesting. I'll get out of the shadow here. This is interesting because the Slow N Sear is definitely putting more smoke on the pork butt. That's interesting. I didn't expect that. So there's one difference right there. And what's really interesting is this is not cooking faster than that. This is actually cooking slower than that. So anyways, it is what it is. There's your 3.5 hour update. So we're about 6 hours into the cook. Both pork butts are right around 160. So I'm gonna go ahead and foil these before I lose light. Everything's going perfect. Both grills have behaved themselves very, very well. The Slow N Sear had a moment about an hour ago where the temperature started dropping, and I went and checked on it, and I realized I should have stoked the coals when I checked it the last time. Once I stirred the coals a little bit, it popped right back up, and both grills have stayed right around 250 degrees the whole time. So it's worked out really well. I'm very happy. But I wanted to let you guys get one last look at it before I put it in the foil. Man, that's pretty. I hope that's coming through on camera. It looks really, really good. So probably the next time you see me, I'll be in my kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and let these cook in the foil, and there's really nothing to see at that point. And then I'm going to pull them out and let them rest for a couple of hours. This is gonna be a late night for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, but that's okay. I like doing this type of thing. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, if you like this type of thing, if you could go ahead and hit that like button, that would be great. That would let me know that you enjoyed this. I plan on doing a lot of cooks like this over the next few months. So if that's something you want to see, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll hopefully be able to keep making content like this that you'll enjoy. So here we go. Okay, this is like the hardest choice ever. So, like, over here, you've got the Summit, where you can definitely taste the rub better. And you know, it's not quite as dark. And over here, you've got the Weber kettle with the Slow N Sear, which definitely has a much more smoky flavor. But with that, you lose some of the rub. I don't think I can pick. I mean, look at this bone. Like, I bet this bone pops. Yeah, that bone popped right out. Look at that. And like, they're like, I bet I could. Yeah, I can. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's so tender. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I love them both. Don't ask me to pick. It's like choosing between my kids. Either one is awesome. Thanks for watching. Wow, look at that smoke ring.